Okay, we got the mass of a bullet, 40 grams, is fired in a horizontal direction from a gun of mass of 2 kilograms. The bullet is fired with a velocity of 400 meters per second. If the gun is free to move, find the speed at which the gun recoils. We know if a gun is fired, it moves backwards, and what we've got to do is find the speed of that. So here we got a gun weighing 2 kilograms. It fires a bullet, and that's travelling at 400 meters per second. The speed of what we're trying to find is the speed of the gun when it recoils backwards, when we fire it. So the momentum of a gun and a bullet before the gun is fired must be equal to the momentum of the gun and the bullet after the gun is fired, from the law of conservation of momentum. So the initial velocity of the gun is going to be 0 meters per second, and the initial velocity of the bullet will also be 0 meters per second. So we've got the mass of the gun times the initial velocity of the gun plus the mass of the bullet times the initial velocity of the bullet is equal to the mass of the gun times the final velocity of the gun, which we've got to find, plus the mass of the bullet times the final velocity of the bullet. So 2 times 0, because the gun is stationary, plus 0.04, changing this into 40 grams into kilograms, must be equal to 2 times V. V is going to be the recoil of the gun, plus 0.04 times 400, which is the final velocity of the bullet. Right, this side will come equal to 0, and then we're going to have 2V is going to be equal to minus 16. 0.04 times 400 is minus 16. So if we take that over here, that will make that negative. Then dividing through by 2, we're going to get the velocity of the gun will be, the final velocity of the gun will be minus 8 meters per second. Now, the negative sign shows that the recoil is in the opposite direction to the bullet, because we know when we fire a gun it sort of goes backwards. Therefore, the speed will be 8 meters per second. The positive direction will be that way, of course, and when we fire a gun we know it moves us backwards. Okay, so this has been a video to show you how to find the speed at which a gun recoils using the law of conservation of momentum. I hope you've understood, and I thank you very much for watching.